What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Avengers 4 and Phase 4. So make sure to subscribe to never miss any Marvel videos. So some major news dropped this week that the US Justice Department confirmed on Wednesday that has given a conditional approval for Disney to acquire a variety of assets from 20th Century Fox. So essentially, Disney are buying Fox for $71.3 billion. to acquire Fox assets including film, TV studios, cable networks, and other international operations. The deal, however, means Disney will have to give up regional sports network. Fox currently operates 22, including Yes Networks, Fox Sport Florida. So essentially, they've got to give up a lot of the sports side of the deal in order for them not to accumulate a monopoly, because obviously Disney already owns a major sports network, so they couldn't buy two, and that was the Justice Department, obviously in America's main issue. So they're going to have to sell all them off, which is very interesting, but it doesn't address the fact that Disney will essentially own 45% of the world box office revenue, according to the BTIG research, which is crazy because it's only the sports side of this deal that's making it not go through currently. But as long as they sell everything off sports wise, then it appears that it's most likely going to go through in the next 2 to 3 to 4 months, because obviously if you don't follow obviously AT&T, the mobile phone network in America, don't know if I pronounced it properly, they now own like DC Comics and Time Warner. That deal is a massive monopoly. I don't know how that ever went through. So essentially what it means is that the Fantastic Four, Xmen, Deadpool can all essentially come back to Marvel and be part of the MCU if they want. So we could see Galactus, we could see Silver Surfer, although that is partly owned by someone else. We could see Wolverine, we could see all the X-Men, Deadpool, so many characters. But the only question is, when would they actually introduce these characters? If it's going to be in Avengers 4, the most likely one would be at the Avengers Tower or the Avengers headquarters in a post-credit scene with one of the X-Men saying, yeah, we've been here all along. I mean, it would be iconic if we could see Wolverine versus the Hulk. As we know, Hugh Jackman is keen to be part of the MCU if it is in the next couple of years. So Feige did say this a few months ago, potentially getting the X-Men. I'm just sitting waiting for a phone call to say yay or nay, but obviously it would be nice to have access to the entire library, which is interesting. So I'm pretty sure if this deal goes through the next couple of months, by the end of the year we will be seeing some tease, some post-credit scenes. So yes, it's basically confirmed. So the other thing I want to talk about is obviously we won't know the title of Avengers 4 till after the first Captain Marvel teaser towards the end of the year. So Captain Marvel will introduce the Skrull race of alien shapeshifters and detail how Carol Danvers becomes a major factor in the war between the Skrulls and Kree. She helped end the Kree-Skrull war in the 90s and left Nick Fury the means to contact her if there was an alien threat. So hence at the end of Avengers Infinity War, why Fury makes an assumption that the Earth is under attack by the Skrulls, which is why she contacts Captain Marvel's opposed to contacting her in the Battle of New York, which is interesting because that obviously wasn't the same contact. So because of Thanos' gigantic finger snap using the Infinity Gauntlet, the Kree-Skrull War begins again, which each side mistakenly believes the other is responsible, which actually happened in the Marvel Comics in the first Infinity War story. By the time Avengers 4 starts, the Skrull War invading Earth, and it will be the heroes like Hawkeye in his Rowan persona that will be hunting down the Skrulls hiding on Earth, possibly some Yakuza members, possibly under the direction of Carol Danvers. It's not confirmed yet, but this is pretty much rumoured and it does seem pretty solid from the source. While the Skrulls' appearance in Avengers 4 will largely set up the Secret Invasion storyline, it is only rumoured and it's most likely going to stretch into Phase 4. So that's pretty cool, and that's why I'm going to say the next bit. Obviously, it will be interesting to find out who you think is secretly going to be a Skrull, because if the Skrull are going to have a minor part in Avengers 4, then realistically someone's going to have to be a Skrull, and I think the best candidate for that is General Ross. Why do I say General Ross? Because before Captain America Civil War, the last time we seen General Thunderbolt Ross, he was defeated man, having made an abomination-sized mistake in his obsessive quest to take down Bruce Banner and his green-skinned alter ego. It is quite a turnaround indeed to go from that to being Senate of State. It makes one wonder what exactly the general did to mend certain damage, standing to the point that is he entrusted with the cabinet position. Did he in fact take his monstrous failure in the Incredible Hulk and use it as motivation to climb the government ladder, or is he actually preyed upon at his lowest moment by an opportunist spy, replacing him, obviously the manipulative creatures being the Skrull? And that would be a pretty cool turnaround about how he went from that state to being part of the cabinet. Is he a secret Skrull? I don't know, but I think it's pretty shady how he's gone from that to kind of being pretty high up. He's never really liked the Avengers. He's always trying to get into arguments with the Avengers. He's always trying to take the Avengers down. Is he a secret spy? Because everyone knows that like Hawkeye is supposedly a Skrull. But anyway, guys, let me know. Do you think Deadpool's going to show up in Avengers 4? Do you think the Fantastic Four are going to show up? Do you think Deadpool's going to show up? Do you think Warstu's going to show up? Because realistically, they will have the Fox deal going through very soon. And do you think this rumor stroke leak is right about the Skrulls being Avengers 4? Because if that's true, then someone is going to have to be a Skrull inside Avengers 4 who's been there all the way throughout. So anyway, guys, like always, please like, subscribe and comment. That helps the channel grow massively, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.